Today, I have 5 Illustrator features that you might not know, so follow along and see how many of the 5 features in today's list you previously did not know. As designers, it's important to have a website to show off our portfolio of work. Bookmark offers the most straightforward and quickest way to generate an awesome website without even having to write down a single line of code, and all completed in a matter of minutes. Check out the link in the description below to learn more about Bookmark and design your website today. To demonstrate the first feature, I have the isometric design from Monday's video, and if you missed that tutorial, then go back to my channel's homepage and check it out if you want to. Now often when working on a design in Illustrator, we need to zoom in to different scales and view our work in different ways. It can be annoying to navigate around a design, especially if it's pretty large and complicated. You can of course utilize the zoom to selection option, which I have shown you all before, but today's feature is possibly even more useful than that. Now under the view menu, you're going to notice that at the very bottom it reads Sun Lounger and Purple Stairs, and if I click either or, I'm transported to these parts of my design, and also in the exact zoom magnification that I want to use. Now this is really handy indeed, and to set this kind of feature up, simply zoom into a part of your design, or in this example my entire design, and then come into View and click New View. Give it a relevant name, and then from now on, when you click that view on a specific document, Illustrator is going to bring you there in an instant. Just like that. Now for the second Illustrator feature that you might not know, I'm going to expand on a previously existing feature that you probably already know about. When pressing L for the ellipse tool and generating a circle, we can then go ahead and grab the Type on a Path tool. This tool allows us to type along a vector path, and it works for any shape or path. However, there are settings you can access in the top drop-down menu that is going to allow you to have a better control over your text along a path. So now I have my text ready, I can come into the Type menu and then choose Type on a Path. In the new panel that appears, I have a myriad of different options and settings open to me as a designer. The first ones I don't really use that often, to be honest, and these are dedicated to the style of the text around the circle. And also make sure to click the preview box to see your changes in real time. However, the Align to Path settings are very handy, and you can control the layout of the text in relation to the path itself. Also in the top right you have the choice to flip the text, and also adjust the spacing below. This window is really handy for adjusting text on a path, and not so many people know about it for some reason. Now the third Illustrator feature that you might not know is a quick function when using the Rotate tool. With an object selected, press R for the Rotate tool and then drag your point of rotation to the desired location. Often, we then click and type measurements for rotations. However, you can simply hold down the Alt Option key and then click and drag your object, and for this example I'm going to use 45 degrees. And then finally press Command or Control D multiple times over. Now the use of the Alt Option key can really be useful and time saving in certain situations when using the Rotate tool. Moving on to the fourth Illustrator feature in today's tutorial, I'm going to show you a neat way to use guides and the Align window. If you can't see the Align settings in the top of your interface, simply open up the Align window like so. Now sometimes we want guides exactly across the middle of the artboard, and that can be quite tricky, and also tedious to count the measurements. But if you use the Align window and also the Align to Artboard option, you can highlight your guides and then align them accordingly in a matter of seconds. Of course, this doesn't just apply to centralizing the guides on the artboard, you can also snap them to the edges as well, and that's obviously super precise and quick too. Now the last feature again relates to using guides, and it's a quick trick using the Alt-Option key. When dragging the guides from the left, they are vertical, but that is until you hold down the Alt-Option key and then click and drag again. This is helpful because you can pull guides from the same ruler location and still choose to bring vertical or horizontal guides depending on what you need to use. I like to keep my toolbar over the left hand side rulers and just drag guides from the top using this method. So there were 5 features in Illustrator that you might not know. Let me know how many things you learned today down in the comment section below. And next week I have more graphic design theory based videos, and on Friday this week I've got another test type video, so stay tuned for that content guys. Like and share my content on social media if you want to help out my channel, and also maybe support me on Patreon if that's something you'd be interested in. Have a great day, and until next time, design your future today. Peace.